Hello everybody, it's F4 for another episode of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. In the last episode we met Old Father Oak, well we came to this world first of all, but we met Old Father Oak and he gave us the ability to summon a familiar. If you remember, we have Ponyo over here. Cute little Mighty Mite Ponyo. It's a mite, but it turns into a Mighty Mite eventually, but we'll get to that. So we have the Mite Ponyo, and now we have to go into deeper into the woods, to the deep dark wood, and fight the Guardian of the Woods. Here you can see we have treasure. So let's open it up. Yay! Do love me some white bread. I just had to make sure that that my computer wasn't making noise. Just something to note. No, it's just a flower. Just if you see something different from this recording than the previous ones, I had the saturation up on the other ones because I thought that the PS3 looked kind of washed out, but it didn't really look that great to me, recording wise. So if you guys think that this, or if you really care about the color difference, or whatever, just let me know if this looks better, worse than previous episodes. I would appreciate it. But anyway, we are at the Whispering Waterfalls. Yeah, this is like the main area of the deep dark wood where there are enemies. So, yay! That music. I best warn you, Ollie boy, it's absolutely crawling with monsters beyond here. Careful you don't get got before you even get to the Guardian, eh? I'll be fine, Mr. Drippy. I have a familiar to help me now. Yeah, we're gonna be using the familiar most of the time. There's brave you are. Don't forget though, if the going gets tough, don't be afraid to cast Healing Touch. I sure won't. And remember what old Treeface told you, the spells menu is a mere tap of the square button away. You should try to familiarize yourself with the main menu too, Ori. Don't worry, you're not gonna break anything no matter what you press. So have a good old poke around, ain't it? And when you learn new skills and that, new options will come up in the main menu, so keep your eyes peeled to make most of your new toys. Jeepers, that's so much to remember. You'll soon get used to it, old man. Don't worry. Now past the Whispering Waterfalls and onto the Guardian of the Woods we go. Right, let's go help him get back to normal. Yay! Because as we all know, in RPGs, the only way to cure someone is to beat them into submission. We have another save here, but we just saved, so we really don't need that. But yeah, we're gonna start encountering enemies here, like the Teeny Bopper. Alright, I'm gonna be cutting out most of the battles unless something interesting happens or it's a new enemy. Hopefully I'll remember to include the new enemies. But yeah, like this one. What do you have here is a jabber.
We can do this.
I mean, I guess the pun is, puns don't always have to be hilarious. The pun is that he has a spear and he jabs things. But yeah, you can really counter most attacks just by you know, just selecting the attack command repeatedly, and if you hit them while they're charging up, it generally will interrupt them in some way. Also, remember to collect the glims before the battle ends, because they don't automatically go to it. If only there were a way to make the glims automatically come to us at the end of a battle. If only. But yes, here we get a bar of chocolate! Okay, so now I just need to prepare you guys for something. You are about to hear the most adorable sound in the universe. Are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Isn't this the cutest thing? Yeah! Oh god, it's so great. Anyway, we fed him chocolate. Every familiar has a favorite type of food. There are different types of foods. It's a different type of food for every stat. As you can see, chocolate increases attack, then there's defense, magic attack, etc, etc. So chocolate is for attack. Every monster family, every monster has a favorite type of food that not only you know, increases the stat. All the stat gains are based on the food as opposed to the monster, but you see there's a familiarity. Yes, I know you're impatient, I'm sorry. There's like the heart there next to familiarity. If you feed a monster its favorite food, the familiarity goes up a lot faster. And when as it goes up, your familiar will get either cool skills or more abilities or whatever. So it's always good to try to raise familiarity because it just makes your monster better. Okay, so Ponyo leveled up there. I'm sorry I skipped through that. Just something else to note. As you can see, he has a growth limit. It's 1 out of 10, meaning you can raise 10 of his stats. It's kind of like in Pokemon, you can only raise so many base stats before, you know, you can't train them anymore. So it's kind of like here. Stat gains carry over to the monster between forms, but like I said, we'll get to that eventually. You can raise the growth limit by increasing its familiarity. Every time it grows a heart in familiarity, it gains 10 more stat slots that it can boost. So if you want to be able to raise your monster more, you should definitely just, you know, go for it. Here we have a blue chest. I don't know if it really appears blue or purple. I guess it's a purple chest. But it's sealed by magic, so we can't open that yet. If only there was a spell. If only there was a spell that we could use to open it. Oh, hey there. Let's get a... Oh, I thought we would get a surprise attack, but he noticed me. Anyway, we have the Spitoo here.
Let's go!
The pun here is that its head is a spittoon, kind of, and it spits things. So, yeah. Let's use Cut Loose. Oh, yeah! There we go. You really don't have to worry about magic here. I should probably heal myself. You really don't have to worry about magic here because you're going to be leveling up a lot, and whenever you level up, your HP and MP are automatically restored. So, yeah. When your familiars level up, you don't restore HP and MP. Okay, so let me just show you here. The carrot we don't have, but we have the cake. The cake increases magic attack. I'm not going to give that to Ponyo because he doesn't really use magic attack. Now, if you take a look at Ponyo here, Cut Loose, as you can see, is actually physical, like a physical stat. I guess maybe it's considered his magic. I'm not sure, but I think it goes under his regular attack. You know, editing Dovey, correct me if I'm wrong, I guess. Oi. But yeah, you can just keep going back and forth here till you. I should probably heal myself. You press square and you go straight to your spells, which is nice. So I'll just heal myself there. Oh, crikey! I knew it was something I forgot to tell you about familiars. Oh, listen carefully. I showed you how your familiars can use tricks, didn't I? Well, as the fella gets stronger, they'll start learning new ones. Yeah. So as he levels up, he learns more skills, just like pretty much any RPG. And yeah, they can only have 8 tricks at any one time, even though, well, I'll show you, but meaning if you want them to learn a new one, unlike Pokemon, which is a maximum of 4, familiars have a maximum of 8. Yeah. If you want, you won't be able to use it. Okay, so one second. Once more to this. So if we go to the tricks here, so we see he has 2 slots here that I can put a trick in. As you can see, most of these aren't unlocked because we're not the right level. But he can learn he can have a maximum of 8 8 usable tricks here. But you know, the amount of slots you have is different. You can increase the slots either through leveling up or familiarity, or, you know, changing their form. It really depends on the familiar. Let's see, is this? No, I think that's the way out. So let's go, what is up here? Up. Bottle of iced coffee. Okay, so as we all know, I'll just fight you, little scamp. And I'll talk through the battle here. Whippersnapper.
Let's do
I guess because it snaps at you. It's kind of like a Venus flytrap type of thing. Yeah, so the... Oh yeah, coffee restores your MP. Like, you know, food generally restores your HP, but coffee and espresso and different types of coffees restore your MP. Which is as we all know, coffee is magical, so it makes perfect sense to me, and I'm so glad that they put coffee in the game. Although why a 10-year-old child, or however old Oliver is drinking coffee, I don't know. But I guess I did drink coffee when I was his age, so I can understand it. Yeah, that's kind of a shortcut to get around, but we're not going to do that because that's not easy, and we might miss out on treasure chests. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well. Treasure! Oh yeah, it's a good idea to collect all the treasures because I think that there's some sort of, I don't know, trophy or something you get from getting all the treasures, but I could be wrong. Alright, we both get a level up here, so let's see. Oliver had 6 health, 2 MP. Pretty average all around. The main thing that you want with Oliver is defense and magic attack, I would say. The might, you're going to be seeing a lot of attack and defense and accuracy. That's going to be his main stat boost. So that the might is pretty balanced overall. So you might just see, all around stat boost. Hello again. Okay, so let's go around through the waterfall. Yeah. It's nice, such a nice location, isn't it? I think so. But yeah, we have another save point. You should use it because we're coming up to a boss fight. Yeah, and I always make a new save point. A, because if I have something wrong with the recording, I could just go back to an old spot, or also just because the PS3 has the space for it. But yeah, so let's get going over here. And cutscene. Hold up, Ollie boy. What? What is it? Listen, man, something's coming. But I don't. It's him. It's the flippin' Guardian. Oh. Oh! It's a very Miyazaki type of creature. The Guardian of the Woods. For boss time! It's our first major boss of the game against the Guardian of the Woods. Your first instinct might be to be the Might and just go over and start whacking it, but that's not a good idea. The boss has 152 health, give or take. And he is weak against fire! He is also strong against storm or wind, but we don't have anything for that, so we're just going to use spells on him. And we're essentially going to wait until he tires himself out. Oh. Nicholas, this looks serious, Ollie boy. You better defend yourself. You seen the defend with command, end it? Use that or your proper headache, man. Yeah, you want to defend whenever you see the boss charging up like that. Because he'll use Windfall. And then an entire town comes out and attacks you. But yeah, you can, aside from the fact that, nice one, Ollie boy, they're steady. Defending against smooths can lead you a nice bonus. When it starts building up a nasty looking number, be sure to put up your guard. Yeah, aside from the fact that it lowers the amount of damage you get, you can usually get some a good you usually get like a good bonus from it, and the boss can either get into like a tired state or something. But anyway, he's gonna use Bellow now. Moo! Okay, I think now we switch to Might. Yeah, no? Okay. Well, we don't really have that much magic anyway. Plus the Might has a defend command. Oh. He uses Windfall Island attack. Now's your chance. Look, Ollie boy, the big lump's only gonna knacker himself. Now's your chance to give him a proper walloping. Alright. So let's attack. Yeah, we can ignore the glims for now, just because... Oh, snap, it's a golden glim. It'll let you do a miracle move that doesn't use any MP. We are going to switch to Oliver to get that glim. It goes away pretty quickly, so you want to get it. But anyway, excuse me! Oh, come on, come on! Oh, are you serious? Okay, let's try this again. That's a gold glim. Oh, we're gonna get our miracle move. There we go. Don't care. Alright, Burning Heart. Let's use it.
Here I go! This hand of mine is burning red! Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory! Erupting! Burning! Finger!
I was waiting to say that for a long time. I know I didn't use my hand for it, but it's the first thing that came into my mind when I played this game. So this is gonna kind of be like the PK Starstorm of Paper Mario, except it's a lot harder to get gold glims or get it reliably, so I doubt I'm gonna be doing it that often to finish fights. But anyway, we leveled up, and we also got an item called Spirit of the Woods, which we won't be able to use for a long time. Anyway, we reached level 5. Let's see. So, HP, so pretty much nice stuff. Again, the magic is really where we're gonna go. Also, the defense is nice. Ponyo leveled up, his attack went up a bit. Defense, accuracy, very nice. And he learned Sandblast, which I really don't use. It lowers accuracy. He also obtained a page describing Guardian of the Woods, which is like his affinity and stuff. So, he just kind of leaves now. As we all know in Miyazaki movies, don't piss off nature, but once you beat it up, it goes away. Crikey, that was a close run thing, man. The Guardian, he headed toward the deepest part of the wood. Do you think he's back to normal now? Your guess is as good as mine, man, but that weird look in his eyes is gone at least. I reckon it'll probably take some time to get his head together, and then he'll be right all to back guardianing. Guardianing is not a word, Drippy. What do you think made him all screwy like that? You don't think it was... Oh, it was drugs. Drugs did this to him. Don't take drugs, Ollie boy! Okay, Mr. Drippy, I won't take drugs anymore. Good boy. Let's go back to old Tree Face. Alright! The Serenity of the Garden Woods has unlocked a story in the Wizard's Companion. Yay! On Guardian. Very cute game, very cute. Okay, so we got a Tale of Wonder. The Wizard's Companion has a few stories in it, like fables, essentially, called Tales of Wonder, that, I don't know, they kind of provide backstories to the game in a, like a fable myth towards, like an Aesop's fable, or, I don't know. I'm going to be making separate videos where I read these out, because it will take a while otherwise, but I will be doing those as a side thing. They're not going to take the place as regular uploads, but... yeah, we got the second tale, Squirrel and the Bramble. You don't get them in order, by the way. So I'm not going to be uploading them in order. I'm just going to be saying which one it is.
You did well to calm the Guardian of the Woods.
Thank you!
And I found what I was looking for. But first...
Your soul?
A gift. By way of thanks.
Gee.
You were on a roll by here, man.
I entrust to you one of my closest companions. The Telling Stone.
Oh, God.
His knowledge of our world rivals even my own. I thought he might help you on your journey. I'm sure
Is he a
if
familiar?
you ask him nicely, he will tell you anything you wish to know. And the other thing...
Yo, give me your information, sucker!
This is what you came here for, is it not? It is a vessel for fragments of the human heart.
Kalima!
To rescue the heartbroken, you will need the locket and the spells required to use it.
Uh-huh.
I will give you those as well.
Thank you so much, Old Father Oak.
Thank you.
Such a well-mannered child.
Still pointing out that 2 episodes ago we refused to save the world.
All right. Ta, Backface.
Stop calling him that. You
Some
Boxton.
things are unchanging
I love
as the
that.
forest. No matter. You had best be on your way. Now, boy, you must come and see me from time to time and tell me of your travels.
I don't have any
I look
friends.
forward to hearing of your progress.
Yeah, so if you come back to him after some
Yes,
time,
sir.
Let's be off, shall we?
he gives you stuff.
Time to head back to Ding Dong Dell and mend a broken heart.
Owner of a
Okay.
lonely heart is better than the owner of a broken heart. Yeah. The telling stone's now accessible from the main menu. We gotta lock it because that's manly. And we got the take heart spell. And we got the give heart spell. Heartbreaker! Anyway, yeah, we can't use those at any... Those are only for specific times to use, but we actually can use them. Yay! Yeah, so we have the telling stone here. The telling stone essentially... well, he does a lot of cool stuff, actually. Life lessons. It's tutorials. Yay, tutorials. Creature compendium. He has information on all the creatures that you fought, including bosses, which is pretty awesome. And you can sort by habitat, species, or genus, which is pretty cool too. He also talks about dungeons and says how many of each chest you've gotten in each dungeon, and that's important because there's a trophy for that. And a progress report saying compendium completion, like how many pages you have, how much of the creature compendium, etc., etc. Obviously, we haven't unlocked everything yet. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode. In the next episode, we're actually going to go treasure hunting, and then hopefully return to Ding Dong Dell if we have time. We should have time, because the treasure hunting I'm gonna be skipping all over the place. But anyway, this has been Sephiroth Level 4 with Ni no Kuni. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.